Hello, in this video we'll go through the package offers in Alice activity, and this is only the setup part, but there will be another video where we'll go through the actual process of selling and consuming package offers. So from the role center I'm opening up the package offers menu, and I'm going to open up a sample from our demo data comfort spa package. So what's the purpose of the package offers? Basically it's to give you the ability to bundle multiple products, may that be retail items, activity products, or selection of items. So give you the ability to bundle those into one product, which you can sell at different pricing based on the time period, date period, the loyalty club, and so forth. And also make it possible that you can actually purchase or book this product upfront, pay it either upfront or afterwards, but the consumption might be at a later stage. So if I go through how you set up this product, and so when you create a new one, you just give it a unique ID or identification. This can also be linked to a number series, so it would be automatically giving the ID. Then you have a description, you link it to an activity type, and you have different price methods. So the simplest one would be default, where you just have one single price for the package. Then you have also activity pricing, where you can have different pricing based on period or when it's booked and so forth. And this is absolutely the same features as you have with any other normal activity product. Then you also can base the price on availability of the package. Then we have the interval type, which defines how you present the availability of this particular product. And the status, it starts up as draft, but then you have to activate the product when it's ready for being sold and booked. Then we have the package receipt printing. This is how this package will be printed on the receipt. So it will be printed as one item with single price, or if it's going to be printed as showing all the components of the package. Also, you have to assign a posting item or retail item on this activity product. The purpose of this posting item is only to keep track of sold quantities, since there will be no amounts posted through the actual activity package product, since the components will receive all the revenue amount-wise. So when it comes to the components of a package, or what we refer to as package offer lines, you can bundle within one package multiple items, or it could be activities, one or multiple, or it could be selection of items, like a menu in this case of types of coffee. For example, in this case it's espresso, cappuccino, and so forth. And we want to allow the customer to have a selection which they can choose from, but which will be included at a single price as part of the package. Notice when we have a setup here called price ratio. So combined value of all the lines must be 100%. And then this would give you an indication of what this single component will have be priced at in reference to the default price in this case. So we use the default price here to show you a sample of the outcome of what each individual line would be retrieving as a revenue. The location type and location. So you can decide where the product could be consumed. So it's just going to be a limitation or restriction of where the consumption is. So this is not a required setting. Then it's allowances, and allowances is would be normally affecting food and beverage items. So this means that you can pay the item, but it's not going to be consumed at the same time and not be posting revenue at the same time. So then we need what we call here this allowance posting type and allowance posting. This is basically the interim account. It's going to be keeping track of the revenue until it's actually posted to the actual revenue account behind this, in this case, this red wine. So when it's paid, it's posted to this interim account, and then when it's consumed, it goes off this interim account and to the actual revenue account. So on this, if you have allowance, the system will also issue allowance entry to keep track of what the customers actually consumed and what they have actually, if they have not consumed some part of the package, you will also keep track of that. So when we activate a package and make it available for postings, then you'll be asked this question: do you want to update product package components? And what this means is that the system will go through all the activity products included in this package, and it will build up a component setup. So it will go through all the package upper lines and add to this setup here the product components, which the actual activity products that are included in the package. In this case, it's only one activity product. But if there would be multiple ones, we could set up the logic of timing for each product. So you might have multiple, for example, treatments in a spa, and here you would then decide the order of those treatments and the actual time or intervals between those treatments. This is more just more specific settings related to the activity products that are included in the package. And like we showed, the system will automatically generate this setup, but then the user can fine-tune this setup if necessary. Otherwise, this package will actually create a standard activity product in the background, which has the product type package, and there you could define any settings towards the package as you would with any other activity product. And also regarding availability, then you can either have resource setting behind this activity package product here, the main product, to keep track. Let's say if you have a limited number of products you want to sell, but if you don't do that, then the availability of the package is based on the minimum availability of any activity product included in the package. In this case, the Comfort Spa Access, which is the activity product with availability, that product would then actually control the availability of a package itself, since the availability of the Spa Access would actually control the availability of this package. So if you have multiple activity products bundled into one activity package, then the lowest availability will actually control the availability of the package as a whole. So what other setups are required regarding packages? Basically, it's only here in the activity setup. Here you can define the number series for the packages. If you don't set up number series, you can just give each package some unique ID. And it also, you would require to be setting up the allowance number series, just a sequence that is going to be used when we issue the allowances for the packages. Also, you would have to, on the status setup, if you look at one status setup here, you would have to set up when the allowances are created and if they're cancelled. So basically, normally you would, on the confirm status, make sure it would create the allowances, and if you were canceling, you would cancel the allowances, because this would actually issue the allowances related to the activity packages. So that's basically what's required to set the packages, and then we will in a separate video go through the actual process of selling packages, booking packages, and paying packages, and consuming any allowances within the package. Thank you.